Hello, my name is Dirk, Shakespeare historian, and today we have the one and only playwright, actor, and poet William Shakespeare.
Well, thank you for having me here today. Let me start at the beginning. My birth. I was born on April 23rd, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, less than 100 miles from London. I was the oldest of my 7 siblings. However, I am only the oldest because the 2 children before me died in their infancy.
Tell me about your parents.
Yes, together my parents, Mary and John, had 8 children. My mother, Mary Shakespeare, was an heiress.
Was?
Yes, sadly, she passed away September 1608. Anyway, she was the daughter of the Arden family, which was prominent in the Warwickshire since before the Norman conquest. Not much known is about her early life, but what is that she married John Shakespeare.
Okay, tell me more about your father.
Father, since before marrying my mother, was a very prosperous leather worker and leather merchant. He specialized in soft white leather, mainly for gloves. And when he eventually married my mother, he then became part of the Alden family, or an alderman. When I was 5, he became a town bailiff and was very popular within the community. However, not long after his popularity, mysteriously, his popularity declined in the 1570s. That's correct.
Interesting. So where did you learn to be such an amazing playwright?
I'm flattered. Well, since my father and mother were Aldens, so to speak, I was given schooling in Tottenham Grammar School in Stratford, which was mainly learning about Latin classics, memorization, writing, and acting out classic Latin plays. I attended there till I was, I believe, about 15.
So, no college?
No.
Whom did you marry?
I married Anne Hathaway, unfortunately in haste since she was pregnant with my firstborn Susanna. Anne, I believe, was 26 and I was 18. After the marriage in 1585, we conceived 2 more children, twins, Judith and Hamnet. Tragically, Hamlet died at the age of 11. It's a cruel world. That paired with my work in London, it's possible that it strained my marriage.
If you don't mind me interrupting, there are many rumors of a scandal.
Yes, I've heard of the rumors.
I believe there are 2 documents that have sparked some controversy about your marriage to Anne and Anne. The first theory, Anne Whately in the first record and Anne Hathaway in the second record are the same woman, because a possible substitution by the clerk who was known for making similar mistakes. The second theory, that Anne Whately married one of your relatives with the same name, which is highly unlikely. And the final theory is you're a 2-timer who loved Whately but had to marry Hathaway because you got her pregnant.
Absurd!
Can you confirm any of these?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, moving on, how did you die?
I died in 1616, romantically, on the day I was born. My disease, but only in speculation, after all. I'm still breathing.
Not much is known about Shakespeare's early acting career, but many historians, including myself, believe that he began acting as a young adult. He most likely got introduced to theater when traveling companies from London came to Stratford. Many believe Shakespeare might have been forced into the theater, but it is unknown if this truly happened. By 1592, Shakespeare had become an established actor within London as part of Pembroke's Men Company, but by 1593, the plague spread across England and Shakespeare left the theater to work on poetry. During his time writing poetry, the Earl of Southampton took a liking to him and became his patron. Shakespeare returned to theater in 1594 as part of Lord Chamberlain's Men's Company. Shakespeare wrote many plays while part of Lord Chamberlain's Men, including Romeo and Juliet, Richard II, and King John. Shakespeare and Lord Chamberlain's Men purchased the Globe Theatre in 1599, and for 17 years Shakespeare co-owned the Playhouse. Shakespeare wrote a total of 38 plays and over 150 poems, which are considered to be some of the best English ever written, although there's some debate whether all the masterpieces were written by Shakespeare. Some of the main theories include that Shakespeare of Stratford is a different person than Shakespeare of London. Shakespeare put his name on other people's plays, or Shakespeare was a pen name for a different author. Some of the evidence that supports this is that Shakespeare did not keep books. This would be strange for a writer. Also, Shakespeare never attended university. There is no record of Shakespeare attending grammar school, and when Shakespeare died, there were no tributes from other writers. Some people who might be the real Shakespeare include Christopher Marlowe. He was born the same year as Shakespeare and stopped writing plays once Shakespeare started, although he stopped writing plays due to him being stabbed to death. Many people believe that Marlowe was a spy and his death was a cover-up, and in order to continue writing plays, he used the pseudonym of Shakespeare. Another contender includes Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford. He did go to the university, and many of the plots within the plays parallel his own life. De Vere may have used the pen name Shakespeare to protect his social standing from the political content of many of the plays. The third person to be regarded as the real Shakespeare is Sir Francis Bacon. Many people believe that he is the only person intelligent enough to write the plays, but it is unknown why he would not use his own name. There are many more theories, but that's all they are. None of the theories have been able to discredit Shakespeare of Stratford.